Well, hello there and welcome back to the Silly Shrooms Craft Room. My name is Jen and this is a little video of how I use Resin Crete. So we're first starting with 200 grams in my jug and then I am adding 60 grams of water. So now we will start mixing. So we mix and mix and mix until the consistency is super smooth and it's quite a thin, quite watery consistency, but don't let that panic you because I promise it will thicken up. It will thicken up and it'll make a proper, almost like a concrete Jesmonite type thing. And it's great. It's so much fun to use and I hope you guys love using it too if you end up getting it, which you totally should. And we're still mixing, mix as much as you can. I am getting this board over right now because it is more level than the one that I am currently working on. And if you guys have ever used Resin Crete, Jesmonite, EcoPore, you need quite an even base to set your stuff on and your products and stuff like that. So that is why I have taken that over. So I am still mixing and mixing and mixing. And you're welcome. I had to speed that up because it was taking a very long time. So right now I am getting 2 cups. I'm just making sure they're clean and getting any residue out of them. So I'm going to use 2 cups to split this up because I kind of want not so much a marble effect, but I definitely want 2 tones. So we're going to go with white and then we kind of go with like a sage green. So I'm currently half and half in the mixture, as you can see here, and then I will mix in the paint. Okay, so I am grabbing my acrylic paint, so that is pale green. I do add a little bit of black to this, which you will see in a minute, and it just makes the most beautiful colour. I love like a sage green, it's so stunning. With EcoPore, Resin Crete, Jesmonite, I think it's always easier to kind of tidy up as you go. So any spills, I'll clean up as I go. I like quite a tidy workspace, so it's just easier, and then it means there's less mess to tidy up at the very end, and I love that, so yeah. The one thing I will say with Resin Crete is definitely mix and mix and mix, especially around the edges, get into any ridges. Put your stirrer up and down, left and right, make sure you grab the edges, all of that kind of thing, because there's nothing worse than having a little speck of paint because it will ruin your design unless you want that kind of look. If not, it will ruin that design a little bit, so just make sure you get plenty of it off, like what you can see I'm doing here. I'm just making sure to get it out of all the ridges. These cups are probably not the best cups to use, but they're just kind of easier, I suppose, and I'm kind of lazy and I didn't go and grab other ones. So yeah, I add a tiny little bit more black and then, yeah, then I start to pour. So I have my mold ready, which is a hexagon coaster. So I end up making a hexagon coaster and a round coaster too. And I'm just using this really cool, well, it's a 3 dirty pour tub, but I'm only using 2 bits. So obviously because I've only got 2 colours, although I think it could be quite cool if I added a black in the middle, but we'll work on that. So I just pour it in any old way I want to. I wasn't too fussed, it was just more of an idea I wanted to try out. So I pour a little bit and then forget to put it on my wee leveler. So then I put it over and then I end up hitting the sides to get all the bubbles out, which is really important to do in your molds, especially with Resin Crete, is to make sure you get any of those bubbles, because if you do have a bubble in there, it will show as a little hole on the surface, and that sometimes can be quite frustrating. So then I just add a little bit more to the top, and then that's us. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So I'm just popping any bubbles that I can see on the surface, and sometimes it's easier to do with your little spatula. And yeah, and then I reach over and get the circular mold and I do the exact same with this one. I quite like how this one turned out actually. It's more white than green and it's really, really cute. And now we just wait for 20 minutes and then we are able to demold, which is super fun. And here we go. A little tappage there, but you guys don't get to hear that, so I do apologize. So this is me demolding them, and obviously I didn't see them before you guys did. Well, I technically did, but you know what I mean. We see this together, so that's exciting. And this is the first one, and I actually really love her. I kind of like how different she is. It's almost to me like a wave, and it looks like there's a little bunny rabbit there too, which is quite crazy actually now that I'm looking back. But it looks like there's definitely a rabbit there, which I love. Can you guys see anything slightly different? And then this one is beautiful. Oh my gosh, when I tell you I love this coaster, I love this Dan coaster, and this coaster will now be mine forever because it's so pretty. It's so beautiful. I love it. It's right up my street. You'll have to let me know what you guys think. I really like it. Look at that. Isn't that just stunning? It's like a big wave. Like I genuinely love it. I'm going to put some pictures in at the end too of what they look like outside in the natural light. But you'll have to let me know what you guys think. And if you guys do coasters similar, because they are adorable. And here is the finished result outside. How stunning are they? Again, thank you guys for watching. If you could like, subscribe and share, that would be awesome. And yeah, thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Thank you guys.